Quality Foods presents your U14A Oakville Rangers! And there's your Oakville Rangers! Quality Foods presents your U14A Oakville Rangers! 61, Jess Rico. Number 8, Ted Brown. Number 7, Matt. Number 8, Ted Lambert. Number 9, Ted Little. Number 12, Carson Rosser. Number 13, Dylan Newton. Number 14,
Oh, they finally got rid of it?
Number 20, Number 33, Number 49, Thomas Stacy. Number 55, Summers Number 67, London Kelly. Number 86, Logan Hardy. Number 88,
You've already sent the link and stuff, right? Because we're going early.
Number 96,
there. Just to let you guys know, I do play-by-play. So I'm going to be yapping for a straight hour. Just in case you don't like that sort of thing, I just wanted to let you know, okay? Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is 4 minutes after 2, and it is January the 3rd. Happy New Year. Welcome back to regular season hockey, but not just any regular season hockey. 6 games away from the end of regular season hockey, where we will then get into a home-at-home series breakdown before we get into bracket play. So even though we're coming to the end of regular season, there's a ton of hockey to be played. So everybody's had a break. Santa came, dropped off his bag of goodies. Everybody ate way too much turkey, way too much candy, got out of shape. And now we're going to start to do all this all over again. The boys stayed in shape. They've been on ice, but I don't know. I don't feel like I've accomplished anything except gain weight. All right, here we go. The starting lineup tonight will be Fanase on the dot, left side Reisner, right side Harvey. On D will be Ing and 2. Starting goaltender tonight will be Ralph, and Stranko as the backup tonight is still out of town, so we have a call-up. Brandon Chow, number 37, will be the netminder from the bench on standby. Boys are going to circle around. Tonight's matchup is against the Burlington Eagles Blue. Now, Burlington is a couple spots below us in the standings. Prior to Christmas, we had a rough December. We slipped a couple of slipped a couple of spots, but other teams have some games in hand. When you look at the standings, we're down a couple of points, but we're really not that far out of play because 1 or 2 games and you jump back up 3 or 4 spots in a hurry. So don't look at the standings. Don't worry about any of that stuff because it actually doesn't matter because, like I said, only 6 games, and then we get into end of season stuff. So really what you're doing right now is looking to play very, very competitive games and leave it all out on the ice and set the tone right out of the gate. That's what we're looking for. As the puck is dropped back into our defensive end, we'll kick it up over the line. Puck is sent deep into our zone. 2 will swing around the back of the net. Hung up on the hash boards, kicked around the back of the net here. Kingsley will play it off the boards. Reisner's pushed out into the hash marks as Fanase gives chase, poke check, knocked it off the stick. Gets deep into the zone, up to the blue line, not out, turn back. Fanase will turn back into it. Play goes cross ice, fed up into the middle with the cherry picker up top. But Kingsley jumps all over it with the back check and takes it away. If they're going to send that cherry picker up all day, they best be aware that Kingsley will back check there for days and put you on your butt. Because that's part of his game. Guy will dig and dig and dig. But be aware, first shift out of the gate, they threw that cherry picker up top. So the coaches are looking for that right away. Face off down low and to the left of Ralph. Fissel coming down the left-hand side, 2-on-1 with Rakowskis on the far side. Quick feed out front. Pass was a little bit behind him. Couldn't turn on the play fast enough to pull it, but the goaltender will hang on to it. So the face-off will be down and to his left at the 9:07 mark. Kenty takes the draw. Puck comes up to the line. Quick shot from the point. Goes off the leg. Kenty gathers it around the back of the net. He'll curl, comes up to the blue line. It will get past the D and squirt the full length. No icing on the play as Little will get there first. Take a piece of it, peel it off into the corner. Center and pass goes off the leg. Broken up. Kenty will get a piece of it. He's going to skate it out. He's got Ianacci on the left, Rakowskis on the right. He opts for Rakowskis down the right-hand side. Shot from the dot, scores! on the far side, right from the dot at the 8:37 mark of the first period. That is going to be Rakowskis from Kenty. Nice pace of play there as the guys broke out. They had a 3-on-2 setup, kept the feet moving, kicked that pass to the open guy. Rakowskis got a nice solid shot off, made sure that he was in position and got a good load on that shot. Puck is tied up in the neutral zone. Lambert jumps on the puck. He'll swing around the outside off the hash marks. Center and pass, bottom of the circle. Hogaboom ties it up. He'll hold the line. Puck is kicked down into the corner. Lambert curls with it, bottom of the circle. He'll go off the boards for Hogaboom up top. Puck bobbles, squirts to the other side to the open wing. Burlington coming back the other way. Fed up into the middle. They gather it in the high slot. Scramble play goes off into the corner. Lambert will kick it back for Iannacci. Iannacci works the hash marks. Puck comes up to the blue line. Bounce off a leg, 2-on-1, shipping up the other way with Lambert and Harvey. Lambert from the dot, center feed. Oh, the huge save by the Burlington goaltender. The backdoor pass was there, but he gets the pad across. Play is broken up in the neutral zone. Hogaboom will curl with it. Hogaboom trying to cut through the middle. Gets tangled up. Puck gets sent out over the line. It's sent the length of the ice. Icing will be the call. They wave it off. Come back the other way. Stacy on the left side coming down. In over the blue line. Cuts to the outside. Hangs on to it. Center and pass. Skips through to the outside corner on the hash marks. Fanasi will get a piece of it. Puck is squirted up into the neutral zone. Hiltzy will turn on it. Stacy will send it back over to Hiltzy. As the pressure was in, they'll curl and try it again. Up into the neutral zone, just over the line, turn back. Fanasi will take the puck on the glove. Harvey will curl on the outside, trying to get over the line. 2 up to the blue line for Stacy. Stacy trying to go 5-hole on the drag. Gets turned back in the neutral zone. Kenty jumps on that puck in the neutral zone. Puck gets held up at the line. Kenty goes down into the goal line area. Broken up, play squirts up. Loose puck as the guys are coming through. Play is called on the icing. It'll get turned all the way back down to the right side of the Burlington goaltender. Kenty with the draw. Puck goes up and over the netting. Face-off will be down into the right of the Burlington goaltender. Kenty will take the draw. Rakowskis and Reisner up front. Down around the back of the net. Burlington trying to skate it out. Gets hung up on the hash marks down into the corner. Broken up at the blue line. Once again, they had the cherry picker up high. Play gets broken up. They did a good job on the back check. Rakowskis fills in. Play is broken. Chipped ahead for Rakowskis by Reisner. Broken up at the blue line, but Ing jumps on it. He's going to jump up into the play. Cuts to the middle on the toe drag. Gets pushed to the outside, up to the hash marks. 2 will backhand it up in front of the net and knocked down, but it's immediately waved off as it was a high stick. The referee immediately called it off. Good piece of hand-eye. That was cute to watch, but it was way up over the crossbars, so that's going to get pulled up and out of the zone right here in front of us at the 5:34 mark. The puck had gone right up in the air and was falling in behind the goalie. He picked it off out of the air. So Lambert takes this draw right in front of us. Puck comes off, his skate comes right back to Lambert, slips inside of the zone, back up into the neutral zone. We'll have to retreat down into our defensive area. Man on there, Policelli will bounce it off the glass. Lambert chips it ahead, trying to jump on the play. Puck goes up in the air. Broken up at the red line, then will get sent all the way in around the back of the net. Policelli will catch up to it. Bangs it off the glass for Reisner. Reisner will jump it ahead. For Fissel. Fissel coming down the left-hand side. He's got some speed, trying to get inside. Gets tangled up, goes down. Puck comes around the boards far side. Held up at the line by Fonacier. We've got a call. I didn't see what happened there. That's Lambert. Lambert never came out of that corner. He was down when he made that play down in the corner. I was looking the other way. He's been down in that corner for a bit. I have no idea what happened there. But he's hobbling on the 1 foot there. Was it Lambert or Little? I couldn't tell if it was an 8 or a 9.
I think it was Lambert.
I apologize if I've got it wrong. It was hard for me to see. I'll keep an eye on it. Puck goes down into Ironbirds, but Hogaboom will chip it ahead for Fonacier. Point shot in on net. Misses far side. Hogaboom lines up his guy, takes him ahead to play. Inachi will chip it ahead. Offside is the call, so they can't play it. That gives us time to get back and set up as Hiltzy will send the puck over to Inachi. We'll send it right back over to him. Ralph plays it. Center and pass, squirts it from behind the net. Quick shot in on net, and Ralph will grab it and cover it up. Now I'm still trying to see. I think it is Lambert. No, it looks like Little, but it is Little. It is Little. I apologize. Little made his defensive. Sorry, buddy. It was really hard to see from over here. My eyes are not that great sometimes. So that was Little that went down in the corner. Quick shot in on net. Loose puck. Rebound. Out in front. Ralph with his rebound and covers up on the third attempt. Now I'm just trying to see what's going on here. Let me just take a quick look. Chu grabs the puck around the back of the net. He'll ring around the boards. Just out of reach for Stacy. Stacy will come up on the line. Pushes it back down in the corner for Kenty. Ing will slide in. Work it across. Puck goes off a leg. In on net. Quick shot. And Ralph will cover it up. Boys will head out. We'll get some fresh legs on. Puck goes down the length of the ice. Lambert's giving chase. Puck is hung up on the blue line. Turn back in the neutral zone. Reisner jumps ahead, breaks up the play at the blue line. Gets dumped in deep. Hiltz will play it on the hash marks, trying to chip that puck. It gets into the feet. Turn back the other way. Policelli will grab the puck. He'll go for Reisner. Reisner will come up the left-hand side. Takes one off the boards, but skates through it. Pushes the puck further up in the zone. Hiltzy jumps into it. Center and pass out front. Coming back the other way. Burlington got a 2-on-1 shaping up. Policelli's last man back, breaks it up at the net. Ralph slides across, keeps the puck in front of him. Oh, on the rebound, they poke it through and tie up the game at 3:21. Policelli D'd him up. They made the initial save. Ralph made his save. The puck squirted right across the crease and bounced out to the trailer guy, and they slid in behind him. At 3:21, puck bounces on the blue line there a little bit. Fissel trying to move that puck forward. Fonacier will slide it up for Harvey. Harvey will dump it in deep. Around the back of the net. Fissel trying to move it for Lambert. Gets a quick shot off. Sorry, it was Fonacier gets the shot off. Bouncing puck up into the neutral zone. Two will backhand it forward. gets into the feet of Harvey. Play's broken up. They'll reset in the neutral zone. Fissel trying to get through. He's got some space. Quick shot, misses far side, squirts out in the open corner. Fonacier will slide it out in front. Play's broken up. Hogaboom trying to pick that puck up. Kicks it over for Fonacier. The shot does not make it through traffic. Slides the length of the ice. Ralph will step in and play it. He'll go off the boards for Fissel up high, just out of his reach. Now he gets it up to it. Broken up in our zone by Ing. He'll kick it back to the inboards for Hiltz. Hiltz will wrap it around to the hash marks far side. Kenty breaks up the play. Rakowskis jumps on the loose puck. He'll try and slide it in, trying to get inside with it. Inside it doesn't work. Gets pushed off to the midboards. Burlington will send that puck in deep around the back of the net. Hiltz will play it first on the tap around to Rakowskis. Kenty trying to move forward on it. He'll have to play it off the boards, but the arm is in the air as it goes the length of the ice, and icing is the call. Face-off will be down and to the right of Ralph as the last couple plays of the opening period will come in here in this tie game. Puck is tied up on the dot. Ing will play it up to Rakowskis, gets hung up in the feet, goes back to around the back of the net. 2 will slide it up the hash boards for Iannacci. Puck bobbles, comes out back down in the corner. They'll send it around far side, open wing, up to the point. They send it to hash marks, but gets intercepted by 2. 2 trying to chip that puck forward. It goes up in the air, bounces on the blue line. They slip inside. Center and pass for Burlington. Quick shot on the poke check is taken away. And Ralph will get a glove down to trap it. Fresh legs out for everybody.
Let's go!
Face off down to the left of Ralph. Lambert will take the draw. Puck goes down in the corner. Off the boards. Puck is loose. It's a foot race. Lambert's going to get first touch. He's got pressure on. It comes back up for Stacy. Stacy slides it down in the corner. Center and pass goes through the crease. Squirts out the other side. Play goes ahead. Hogaboom trying to catch up to it to break up the play. It's knifed away as the quick shot is in on net. Stacy picks up the puck around the back of the net. Chotar will pick up the loose puck. Looking for Lambert up the middle. 3-on-2. Lambert shoves it towards the net. Stacy has a quick poke at it. Draws lots of attention. Boys will head back to the bench. Good little hustle play. We got 18 seconds left. Face-off is won. Gets hung up down in the corner. Burlington will slide it around the back of the net, but Fonacier breaks up the play. Harvey will help pin it up. Fonacier trying to center it, comes up to the hash marks, and couldn't get the last shot off there as time expires. Boys will head back over the bench. So time of the goals were at 8:37 on the feed from Kenty to Rakowskis. That opened the scoring, and then at 3:21 in the first, Burlington answered. I like the pace of this game so far. Everybody's been skating while moving back and forth. I'm not sure what the shot count was yet. I'll get it in a few minutes, I think. All right, first 15 on the clock. Goaltenders have changed ends. Fanasi is going to start us off with Harvey and Reisner, and then we'll have Ing and 2 on D. Tie game, ready to go here. Draws one by Oakville. Kicked up in the neutral zone. Around the back of the net, Ing will grab it and push it, looking up ice, cross ice feed for Reisner. Goes off a skate, squirts up into the neutral zone. Play is broken up. They'll reset and try it again. 2 up for Harvey. Fanasi is trying to push on it. Down the left-hand side, he's got Reisner cutting to the middle. He puts the brakes on, hangs on to it. He'll sweep it behind the back of the net. Up to the blue line, just out over. Burlington pressuring, coming down on the outside. Quick shot misses on the near side. Up to the hash marks, back to the blue line. Shot goes off the leg, up in the neutral zone. Puck comes up to the line. Harvey plays it from his knees to push it off to the sideboards. Ing will move the puck up. There's an arm in the air. Burlington couldn't play it. 2 comes up to grab the loose puck. He'll dump it in. Everybody will head to the benches. Stretch feed for Burlington doesn't connect. Little is back out on the ice. That's good to see. I'm just watching him skate to see if he's hobbling at all. He seems to be doing okay. That was good to see because he hobbled off the ice here a little while ago. So they hit him with that instant spray ice. Gave him a quick shot and sent him right back out again. Fissel ran the back of the net off the draw. Put the brakes on to come back the other way. Puck goes bouncing around up to the hash marks. Little will get a piece of it to break it up. Fissel working the corner. Orkowski stepped in to give him a hand. He'll come away with it. Puck goes up and into the neutral zone. Policelli will get there first. He'll chip it over for Little. Down for Kenty. They'll chip it into the zone down in the corner. It gets hung up on the midboards. Push down to the hash marks. They work the corner. Players go down. Burlington will come away with it. And they'll try to chip it up in the zone. Now they're going to skate it out. 2-on-2 coming back the other way. Burlington will take it to the right side. Deep into the corner. Kenty knocks him off the puck. Puck is squirted up into the neutral zone. Rakowski is trying to get loose. Rakowski knocks a man off the puck as they go deep into the corner. Quick shot. Just over the crossbar. That was on net. Ralph got enough of that to knock it just over the crossbar. Burlington down low. Quick shot, short side, and Ralph will hang on at the 12:15 mark. Face off down and to the right. Face off won by Burlington. Push down in the corner. Around the back of the net. Burlington trying to step out from the short side. Into the blue ice. Loose puck. Lots of traffic in the big scramble. Puck squirts off into the corner. Puck will come back up to the blue line. Quick shot in on net. Ralph is without his stick. Hogaboom will slide it over to him. Down in the corner, Ianacci ties it up with the feet. Hiltzy will grab the puck. He'll skate away up in the neutral zone. When the boys will flick the stick back to Ralph now, he's set for the next play and puck goes up into the corner. Puck comes up to the blue line. Quick shot in on net. Puck goes into the end boards. Hiltzy will hold the line. Puck bobbles. Burlington gets loose. They're coming back the other way. Hogaboom with the back check and a little bit of stick work to break up the play. He'll come away with it. Skate around the back of the net. He's got some room. He's going to come right up the middle. Hogaboom down the left-hand side. Shot goes off a stick and up into the netting. But it was deflected off of a Burlington player. That should have the face-off down low and to the right, and it does. Fanasier will take the draw. Harvey, Stacy, 2, Ing. Puck bounces at the blue line. Stacy picks up the loose puck, coming down the right-hand side, trying to squeeze through. He'll chip it ahead. Harvey will skate it down into the corner. Fanasier coming down around the corner with it, puts the brakes on. Stacy with the backhand for Harvey. Harvey in tight. Goaltender makes a good save there. Stacy made the feed across the top of the blue ice. Harvey had to pull it to the backhand. And that was just enough time for the goaltender to get in position on it. 10-16. And a penalty is going to be called on Harvey. I'm not sure if that was that's after the whistle, I believe. So that might be roughing after the call on Harvey. So at 10-16, we are shorthanded. Puck goes around the back of the net. Burlington trying to center it. Scramble in the blue ice. Puck comes up the blue line, not out. Burlington with the shot. And Harvey will hang on to it. We'll get a face-off down and in the zone. Kenty's going to take the draw. Tied up in the feet and cleared away by Policelli. Burlington will kick it to the open corner. Centering feed doesn't connect. They'll have to reset. Loose puck in their zone. Little gets a piece of it to break up the play. They don't get a clean entry. Now they're trying to get back. Broken play in on net. Into the feet of Kenty. Kenty will bounce it up to the blue line. Oh, and he picked the puck. Rakowskis does. He's going to get in over the line. Top of the circle. Quick shot. Loose puck. Burlington trying to shift that puck up ice in a hurry, but couldn't turn the play in time as they had a man loose, unprotected up top. Puck is chipped over in the corner for Kenty. Kenty will fire at the length of the ice. 45 seconds remaining in the power play. Hiltzy breaks up the play in the neutral zone, pushes Burlington to the outside corner. Burlington circles down low, back up to the blue line, D to D feed. They kick the puck down for a shot low and on the short side, misses on the outside of the net. Puck get back up to the midboards as Reisner battles his man in. Fisso comes in to give him a hand, trying to squirt that puck loose. With 10 seconds remaining, they'll come across ice feed. They'll turn in the shot. Quick shot is gloved by Ralph. Very cleanly, he just held his ground and waited for the shot to come. Saw it all the way. Now there's 1 second remaining on the power play. So the draw will be... Oh, a penalty got called. I didn't see that, thank you. I didn't see that, so I didn't see the call being made. So there's one, so that puts the face-off down and to the right of the Burlington goaltender, 4-4. Now, back to 5-on-5 5-on-4 for us now. Out front, quick shot as the puck squirted right out into the slot. As we were getting organized, Burlington popped one in from the low slot as they left a guy alone and out in front. That comes at the 8:04 mark. Oh, the Burlington is loose on a breakaway on the short-handed breakaway. In tight, quick shot. Whoa! Heavy collision. Everybody went in okay, protected themselves, but they went in hard. Two is coming back the other way. Swing to the outside, center and feed, out front, and scores on the feed from two. As Iannacci scored the goal, right? That comes at 7:39. That was Iannacci from two pressed up, pushed around, so we're back to 5-on-5 hockey in this 2-2 game. Up for Stacey in the neutral zone. He'll hit Financier. Financier looking for Harvey. Puck comes up in the neutral zone. Puck goes far aside. Policelli will get there to break up the play. Enough that they couldn't get clean entry. Puck goes down in the corner. Financier ties it up. Puck squirts off to the hash boards. Stacey picks his pocket, pushes up to the line, but not out. They'll try it again. Stacey grabs a loose puck up in the neutral zone, kicks over Reiser. Oh! They were gone, but the play got intercepted. Up top, bad line changes. Harvey's coming back the other way, down tight and low. Big hit in the middle. Stacey picked up the puck, fired just over the crossbar. Harvey took a big hit there in the neutral zone, in the high slot. Harvey went immediately to the bench. He's okay, but I think he may have got winded there a little bit. There's a penalty being called on. I don't know who's called on.
It was on us.
It's definitely on us, but I don't know who they're calling it on.
It's Matt.
It's on Financier. At the 6-minute mark flat, 2 minutes for head contact. We're going to just sort things out and switch the lines. So we're going to have Rakowskis with Kenty, Ing and 2. D-to-D pass for Burlington on the poke check by Rakowskis. Gets it up over the line. Kenty's up there a little bit. Rakowskis is trying to go and feed that puck forward. Down around the back of the net. Down into the zone. 2 will turn on it. They'll slide that up into the Burlington zone. The goaltender will play it. 1.5 minutes remaining on the power play. Play is broken up. Burlington will now skate it away up into the neutral zone. Reiser breaks it up at the blue line. They'll dump it off. Quick shot, doesn't make it through. Ralph gets a small piece of it to move it. Puck comes up to the line. Play is broken down in below the goal line. Centering pass. Deflects, goes around the back of the net. Center feed out front, quick shot. Poke check from behind by Kenty to break up the play. It'll come back to the blue line. At the side of the net. Puck squirts up the middle. Burlington will take it to the hash boards. And puck is fired out by Little. Burlington coming down the left-hand side. Burlington up the left-hand side. Play gets turned back in the corner. They'll reset and try it again. The puck goes around the back of the net. Dying seconds of the power play here. Puck gets tied up as Fissel just works it to hold the puck down low. And a penalty will be called for boarding while Fissel was working the hash marks. Came in, laid hands on the numbers in tight. That'll get you 2 at the 3:56 mark. So fresh legs face off will be down and to the left. Lambert's going to take the draw. He's going to have Fissel and Chotar with Little and Policelli. Puck comes up to the blue line. Little holds the line. He'll get it in deep. Broken up at the side of the net. Burlington can't get loose. Now they'll clear it up and out. They'll send a chaser in. Loose puck, and we got a penalty being called. Are they going to send both of them? It was getting a little bit rough down there. Let's see if they send them both. Little is going in the box, but it's just Little. So at the 1:29 mark, we'll pick up a second call. So we'll play this out, but then there's going to be 31 seconds of potential power play. Oh, they called him for 4 minutes. They called him for 4 minutes there. I'm not sure. Maybe that was likely head contact. So minute 19 remaining on the previous penalty as the puck gets wrapped around the boards. Ian Archer will play it in the hash marks. Hilty gets it up in the neutral zone. We got just about 3 minutes remaining in this period. Hogaboom will pick up the puck at the hash marks. Ian Archer will kick it up into the neutral zone. And offside will be the call as Burlington was slow getting out of the zone. Puck is fired the length of the ice. Icing the call here. 38 seconds remaining on the penalty to Burlington. Down on the back of the net, Burlington controlling the play there for a second. Ing working the corner. Puck is dumped in deep. 2 will get there. The chaser on. Ooh! Puck is sent down the length of the ice. So the referees absolutely blew that call. There should not have been an icing because we are shorthanded. They're on the power play, and we cleared the puck. So at the very least, they should pull it up into the neutral zone for blowing the call. But they didn't, so we got to get this puck out of our zone here as quickly as possible. Quick shot in on net. Get it out of the zone, guys. Put the pressure on. Reiser gets a piece of the stick to the sideboards.
Stay with it!
There you go. Kenty's going to win this foot race. He gets pulled down. That's a call. They call it cross-checking, but okay. I didn't think it was cross-checking, but it's a call nonetheless. So at 1:22 remaining in the period, with exactly 1:57 remaining on the call to us, they pick up a 2-minute penalty. So basically serving this now, like essentially like coincidental minors, to end off this second period. Kenty with the draw up to the blue line. Puck is fired in on net. Goaltender will leave it be. Burlington coming down the right-hand side, in over the line. Quick shot. Goes over the top of the net. Round the boards. Kenty sidesteps, trying to get up in the zone. Broken up. Burlington coming back the other way. Center feed out front. Big save by Ralph right there. Down around the back of the net. Burlington trying to center it. Hills breaks up the play. Into the end boards. Quick shot in on net. Broken up. Side of the net. Another shot. Nice save there by Ralph again. Puck comes up to the point. Shot. And the puck is tipped off of the point play early in the slot. Gets up over the shoulder of Ralph with 18 seconds left in the second period.
Well, we got another one in our penalty box.
Now, we just picked up another penalty, but I had my head down. What was the call?
I don't know.
I've missed almost all the calls today. Hang on. Hang on. The door is still open. We picked up a penalty, but it must be a major.
Oh, no, they're putting a player on.
Yeah, but we've got a second guy in the box. So I'm not sure what's going on unless the call to the one player in the box is a major being served as a 5-minute, as a misconduct type call. Quick shot from the side of the net. Ralphie with another big save there. Quick shot, squirts off into the corner, and that'll do it for the second period. Yeah, so the call to the second player there, I believe, was on Policelli, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was a major. So we'll see now. He's probably going to be available around about the 10-minute mark. Around about the 10-minute mark of the third period plus a whistle. I didn't see exactly the time that he went in, but it's around 30 seconds or so left in the period. So he'll be 5 minutes plus a whistle, I believe, is when we'll be able to see him again. So you can't tell it here on the board here, but there's 38 seconds left to their power play and 35 seconds left to ours. So while I have you for a second, just switch us over. I just want to take a look at the month of January. Okay, look, this is it. This is what's left before we start our playoff runs at the home and home series with every team in the loop. So we've got a tournament coming up January 15th. So these 4 games here, 4 games leading into this tournament is exactly how you want to end off your season. A big month of January. Lots of big teams, lots of big games, lots of quality hockey, but also our Burlington Winter I said Burlington because they had the puck. The Oakville Winter Classic, which is going to be a fantastic piece of hockey for us to be involved in. Can't wait to get that going as the puck squirts around the back of the net. Kenty will pick it up and he's going to skate it up the right-hand side. Kenty with some seam, trying to cut through. He's going to try to split the D. Puck gets knocked off. Bouncing puck. Harvey will come up to the blue line. He'll leave it for Ing. Ing will sidestep. Get cut to the middle. Try to feed it down. Loose puck, side of the net. What's the whistle for? What was the whistle for? It was never covered. These guys today.
I'm just as confused.
There's been a number of miscues by the officiating today, and I will not complain about officiating. It's a 12-step program. It's difficult. All right.
Good.
So we have 1 second. Okay, so it's back to 5-on-5 hockey. Loose puck. Down in the corner. Reiser will come back up at the blue line for Ing. Ing has it knocked off his stick. Burlington come back the other way. 2 will fire it across into the neutral zone. Ing, quick shot in on net. Is gloved and held by the Burlington goaltender. Face-off is going to be down and to the right of Burlington. Rakowskis picks up, quick shot, another loose puck in on net. Stacey up to the blue line for Hiltz. Hiltz, quick shot in on net, scooped up by Burlington.
Good pressure, Oakville, that's it! Be patient, boys!
Kenty with the draw. Stacey at the dot, quick shot.
They messed up with the clock. They let it run for too long.
Face off, repeating, same dot. Stacey goes back up for Hogaboom. Hogaboom back for Stacey. Rakowski steps in around the back of the net. Bouncing puck.
Let's go, keep it here! Keep it here! Get back at the line!
Loose puck, Burlington gets inside of it. Hogaboom trying to move that puck up in the zone. Now they get it up in the neutral zone. Going back the other way. Hiltz will chip it forward.
Here we go!
Up for Stacey in the middle. Quick shot. Oh, just over the crossbar. Hogaboom holds the line. Puck squirts up in the neutral zone. Hiltz will pick it up. Puck is fired into the bench. Face-off will be right outside the blue line there. Burlington wins the draw, gets tangled up in the feet, goes off a foot, and right up into our bench. So we'll reset that off the same dot again. 12:09, 3-2 is the score in favor of Burlington right now. The other way over for Ing. Ing's going to step in over the line. Quick shot. Oh, off the crossbar. Ing just fired a bullet and put it off the iron. Bottom of the circle. Ing pinches down. Puck comes out of the zone. Delayed offside. Now they all tag up. Chotar gets a piece of it, breaks up the play. Burlington gets inside of us down low. Lambert Drops it for Little. Little side steps coming up the right-hand side. Up for Chotar in the middle. Over for Lambert. Puck goes up in the dash for Engel. Get a piece of it. He'll backpedal. Chipped ahead into the zone. Boys will head off. Get the fresh legs out. Chotar down low with the forecheck. Puck goes down around the back of the net. Reisner will get first touch on it into the boards. 2 steps in to give him a hand. 2 will skate it away around the back of the net. Puck deflected on the stick of a Burlington player. Back to 2. 2 up for Harvey. Harvey cross-ice feed for Reisner. Puck gets sent in deep. Hogaboom's going to catch up to it first. Down around the back of the net for Harvey. Harvey looking to move that puck up. Up for Hogaboom on the left-hand side. He's got a little bit of room. He'll fire it to the open corner. Fonacier will catch up to it. Fonacier centering pass. Burlington comes away with it. Burlington will chip the puck in deep. Hung up on the boards. Up off the hash marks. Fonacier will slide it up for Harvey. Bouncing puck down low. Fonacier will come back the other way, puts the button hook on, and then sends it the other way. Center and pass out front, right in front. Bouncing puck gets up and over. That puck got sent across the crease and squirted up in the air and got bounced around and fell in behind Ralph at the 9:17 mark. Burlington adds a little bit of padding to the score with 4-2 now, so we got some work to do, but there's a lot of hockey to be played. So now we really got to get after it. Do not let them feel good about it. You got to really get after them and just get into them on every single loose puck. Don't let them have any extra space. Fissel off the boards, chipped it. Up and in the neutral zone, Hiltz will go cross ice for Rakowskis. Play is broken up. Broken up at the blue line. Scrambled play there. They don't get organized, but they're keeping us on our heels a little bit. Kenty will skate it out. And that's going to be a penalty called right there on Burlington as he skated into it, into Kenty as he's trying to get loose. So tripping will be the call at 8:14.
Nobody hit the ice!
So that'll be 5-on-4.
He's got to fall down to be a trip.
Lambert will take the draw. Puck goes down around the back of the net. Eng moves that puck up. Sorry, Hogaboom gets turned back at the blue line. Lambert curls and turns. Cross ice feed. Chotar over with Stacy in the middle, trying to get loose. Can't get the shot off. He'll chip it around the back of the net for Chotar. They get tied up into the end boards. Oh, and that's going to be a call there. At 7:26, we'll now go on the power play. I think that's going to be Chotar on a boarding call. Working in the corner, got the hands into the numbers. Fanasier will take this draw. 4-4 hockey now for a minute and 11. Puck goes the open corner. 2 is going to slide it ahead. Cross ice feed. Gets broken up in the neutral zone. Icing will be the call. We're in a little bit deep here now. That clock is going to start running out in a hurry. We've got to put pressure, got to get on our toes and get after it. Lambert's going to take the draw. Foot race down there, but 2 will get there first. He'll slide the puck up in the neutral zone. Down around the back of the net, comes out to the far side, right side. Rakowski is coming down the left-hand side now. Chips it into the zone. Gets there first. Chips it out in front. Rakowski, tries to slide that puck through on the short side. Puck comes up to the line. Hiltz will hold it, but now it'll come out. Down around the back of the net. Hiltz will get there first. Has to take a hit to keep the play down in the corner, though. Lots of traffic now as the puck is pinned up. Lots of players go down. Now the play will be called as the puck is pinned up and under the pile of bodies. Burlington has cleared their penalty now. So we've got 18 seconds remaining on ours. With 5:44 remaining in the third period. Face-off is going to be down and to the left of Ralph. Reiser will take the draw. Puck comes back up to the point. Quick shot in on net. Ralph will cover it up. Quick shot goes over the net, into the corner, loose puck. Hogaboom grabs it. Whoa! That was Hiltz. Sorry, that was Hills come through, but the big collision broke up the play. Hogaboom will pinch down to hold the line and keep the puck down at the hash marks. Lots of extra stick work going on here today. Puck goes up to the blue line, not out. Reiser trying to hold it there with some help over to Kenty. Kenty sends it back over to Hiltz. Hiltz will chip it in deep. Inachi feeds it across. Oh, can't get timed up on it. Kenty will pick it up in the open corner. He'll come back up for Hogaboom. Loose puck as Hiltz is there. He's got 2 men on. He'll chip it on the boards. And now there's going to be a penalty called as interference is called on Burlington with the 4:29 mark. So we'll have Lambert, Rakowskis, Fissel with Ing and Little. On the draw, in tight, Lambert, quick shot. Right off the draw, down in the corner. Lambert gets a piece of it. Rakowskis turns it back up to the blue line. Ing, trying to get that puck down deep. Rakowskis, and they can't hold the line. Everybody's got to turn back. Get organized. Cross ice feed for Lambert. Lambert will cut through the middle. Try to split the D, in tight. Center and feed, goes back into the slot, but escapes at the other side. Rakowskis will slide over and help out Little. Little will go back over for Ing as we reset. All the way back down in the M boards. Ing will pick up the return pass. Burlington gets inside of it and strips the puck. Lambert will slide it up on the boards, but we do not get out of the zone cleanly. We'll try it again as Little pushes up for Fissel. Fissel will skate it up the right-hand side. As the puck gets chipped up into the Burlington bench. Fanasi will take the draw. Harvey, Stacy, Hogaboom, 2. Quick shot, Stacy, just over the crossbar. Off the feed from Harvey. And then Harvey picks it up off the shot, point shot on the rebound at 3:05. So Harvey at 3:05 makes this a 1-goal game. Harvey wins the draw over to Stacy. Stacy pushes over to Hogaboom. Hogaboom gets tied up in his zone. He'll come up the boards on the left-hand side. Fanasi will grab the puck. He's trying to get that loose and over. Quick shot. Gets deflected through the slot. Puck goes high and out of play at the 2:46 mark. And I think this is a good time to let us know that this next 2 minutes and 46 seconds of chaos is brought to you by Tim Hortons. I still haven't got a sponsor. I'm trying my best, but nothing's coming my way. Just coming up, just bupkis here. Down in the corner, Reiser trying to get that puck out front. Puck comes up and out of the zone as Burlington skates it up in the neutral zone. Broken up at the blue line. Burlington knocked off the puck as Policelli breaks up the play. Burlington trying to center it, side of the net, off the post. Chotar skating it up the middle. In over the line, down the right-hand side. Kenty picks up the loose puck, trying to center it. Out front, loose puck, side of the net, scramble. And the puck is held by Burlington goaltender. And there's bodies going everywhere, but I don't see any arms in the air. I think we've got penalties being, do we have penalties being called? Okay, we're good. 2 minutes and 8 seconds. 4-3 is the score. Side of the net, loose puck. Reiser trying to kick it back up. Burlington broken up. Play comes up in the neutral zone. Policelli last man back. Burlington in tight. Quick shot in on net, and Ralph with the quick glove to hold it tight. That'll get us a face-off down and to his left. Lambert's going to take the draw. Puck goes down in the corner. Ing will curl and sweep the puck up for Iannacci on the left. Over for Lambert. Lambert pushes it up for Rakowskis. Krauskas back in for Lambert. He'll chip it in deep for Iannacci. Burlington curls around the bottom of the net. Tied up in the corner. Puck comes up the blue line and squirts through. It's a foot race, man on. I'd come get it, Ralph. But icing would be the call. Well, we're trying to. They haven't acknowledged it yet. That's the slowest response. Rakowskis was looking right at the ref for the longest time, calling timeout. The guy was looking at him. Rakowskis had to skate over to him and actually say the words. Like making a T sign hasn't been done for 50 years in hockey. I gotta tell you, the officiating today is kind of maddening to me.
They're still on vacation.
Are they still on vacation? They might be. I will not complain about officiating. I would just moan and grumble somewhat, not so quietly. All right. Well, there are 1 minute 23 seconds showing on the clock. And this is now a 1-goal game thanks to the goal at the 3:05 mark by Harvey.
Now we ain't pulling.
All right, here we go. 5-on-5. Face off down and low. Oh, we've got our goalie out 6-on-5. Puck goes down to the blue line. We've got to hold the line and we've got to clear out. As the puck squirts ahead, Jess misses the net. Hogaboom will fire it around the ice. Last minute of play. Cross ice feed for Harvey. Down low. He'll curl, bottom of the circle, centering pass. Back to Harvey. Into the end boards. Trying to get it out front side of the net. Blue ice, quick shot. Back of the net. Another shot. In on net. Scores! With 44.2 seconds left. Was it Financier? It was Financier at 44. With 44.2 seconds left, and I would say probably the third or fourth, maybe even 6 or 7 shots in the scramble, but finally gets into the back of the net to tie this game up. Back to center ice, puck is tied up on the dot. Ralph is back in his cage. Loose puck bouncing in the zone, broken up. Lambert 1-on-1. Tries to get inside out, turns him. Inside backhand. Oh, huge save by the Burlington goaltender. And there's a penalty being called. A penalty has been called on Burlington. This does two things. It's going to put the face-off down low and give us an odd man situation. They're probably going to want to call a timeout. We'll see if they do. Face-off down low. Reiser takes it. Puck comes up for Hogaboom. At the point, quick shot in on net. Loose puck, rebound. Puck squirts off into the corner. Hogaboom sends up his man. Lambert sends up his man. Hogaboom has a guy in his tail. He's going to skate it around the back of the net. Up and in the neutral zone, and that is going to do it. And we're going to come out of this one with a point when it was looking really, really, really unlikely there for a second. Good hustle, good piece of work to come back in the late stages of that one.
Up with John.
Well, as the boys make their way back into the dressing room, let's just slide ahead now and see where we are. Our next game is going to be at Canlan, not at our home rink and that is against Garden City right there. That's going to be Friday night at 7:15. Then we play the Burlington Gold and then Flamborough, and then we're into our tournament. So good effort, good piece of comeback work. As Vigentis walks by, what was the final shot count? Final shot count was 33-16 in favor of Burlington. I'll take it. We'll take the point. We'll get out of town. The boys worked really hard, but there was a lot of things that weren't materializing down low the way it normally does. But the effort, the flow, looking for each other, all those things were there. Shake off those cobwebs from the Christmas break, and we'll get ourselves back in order as we look forward to Garden City on Friday night of next week. Till then, if you have a moment, swing by our Instagram feed at Oakville Rangers U14A 2012_2025 or our YouTube feed at Oakville Rangers U14A. Thank you once again, Daryl, for doing all that you do and helping us bring together a very amateurish broadcast right here on the FSN Oakville Rangers Sports. Till Friday night, we will chat soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm sorry about it, but you got to go back to work tomorrow. It is what it is. Have a great night. Bye.